So I posted this new video on my social media accounts the other day, and I noticed that there is this recurring concern about bugs in the garden. Um, Especially when I post about compost or even my vegetable gardening. From the comments that I've seen, there are people that have actually dealt with infestations. There are also people that are just concerned about bugs eating their plants. And then there are also people that basically just don't want bugs around their plants. Now, first off, I'm not an expert, but I am a seasoned gardener in an urban setting, and I will share with you my experiences and also what I think and feel about bugs in the garden. When it comes to bugs in relation to my plants, if they're not doing much damage, I'm not even gonna bother them. I know a lot of people out there would resort to pesticides and other means of killing these bugs, but if they're not doing a lot of damage, I don't see any reason why we should be killing them. Pesticides and other chemicals for me is a big no-no. Um, I feel like they do a lot more harm than they do any good because there's also good bugs in the garden. And if you were to resort to pesticides, you are likely to kill those off too. When it comes to dealing with bugs in the garden, I prefer to do it naturally and physically. As you can see behind me here, there's nasturtiums. And if you didn't know, these are great ground cover and they also provide a lot of nitrogen for your soil. What you also might not know is that this is also great bug food. It becomes a sacrificial lamb to keep bugs away from the plants that you want to grow and eat. Last year, when I put tomato seedlings in the bed, these nasturtiums actually kept the bugs away from my tomatoes. Another way I deal with bugs is mulch. I use straw for mulch, and I like to put my kitchen scraps under it. So what happens is the bugs find their way under the mulch and start feeding on the kitchen scraps. Some of the kitchen scraps will decompose and compost into the soil, and some of it will be eaten by bugs. And if the bugs are eating here, they're also pooping here, and that gets deposited into the soil as well. Let me try to show you. So here's where I dropped some kitchen scraps maybe about 3 weeks ago, and we have a lot of pill bugs. Down deeper than that, if you dig, you may find some earthworms, although I'm not finding any right now, but I'm pretty sure they are around somewhere. As you can see, there's a lot of life going on here, and it's all below the mulch, away from my plants. So with providing them with a home and a food, they are likely to stay away from your plants. Other than using plants like nasturtiums to draw bugs away from your veggie plants, you can also use other plants to deter them. For example, I will plant onions and garlic around my veggie plants. Marigolds, rosemary, thyme, and other herbs, they help too. The use of other plants to protect your main veggie plants is called companion planting. It's been done for over 1,000 years. All right, it's getting kind of cold, so I'm gonna go head in. All right, so what I showed you outside is what I mainly do as pest control for my veggie plants. Now, there are a lot of other bugs out there, and sometimes you have to deal with them specifically. But like I said before, if it's not doing much damage, there's no even, I don't even bother with it. I guess my point in all this is that I think the use of natural and physical methods in dealing with insects in your garden is simply an added benefit for your plants and veggies. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Hey, thanks for watching and make sure you like and follow for more videos.